No, you guys gotta get out of here. I told you. I told you. Anytime I'm teaching, you gotta get out. Go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Don't mess with the pies. Don't. No. Decompose. Okay. What is the value of 5 in 45,321? Did you say 5? You're wrong. It's 5,000. Now you may be thinking, whoa, 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 but 5 is 5. You can't say 5 is equal to 5,000 in that number. It's equal to 5. But no. Let me show you something. Let's start with the smaller number. Let's say we have the number 21. Okay? If I were to remove that 2 from there, we would just have the number 1. Right? But if I were to add that 2 back, we'd have the number 21. Well, how can we go from 1 to 21? Well, we add 20, right? So that 2 is actually worth 20. Get it? Because it's in the tens place. And the 1 is in the ones place. It's only worth 1 value. But that 2 is worth 2 tens. You get what I'm saying? Let's try it again with a different number. Okay, 32. Okay, if we were to remove that 3 from 32, you just have a 2 there. But if we put that 3 back, you have 32. Now, how can you have 32? Well, you just add 30 to that and you can get 32. So that 3 in 32 is actually worth 30. And this number is 30 plus 32. And the same applies for 100 numbers. If we have the number 321, let's start with 1, okay? We have the number 1. How can we turn this into 21? Okay, well, we add 20, so we put a 2 there. And that 2 is worth 20. Now, how can we make this 321? Well, we just add 300. So we put a 3 at the end. And that 3 at the end is actually worth 300. So the number 321 is equal to 300 plus 20 plus 1. And that 300, that 3 is in the ones, that 3 is in the hundreds place. Now, let's go back to 45,321. That 5, I told you, was worth 5,000. Now, since I taught you a little bit about this, let's reason as to how this is worth 5,000. That 5 is worth 5,000. Let's start at 1. Okay, we have 1. How do we turn this into 21? You just add 20. So we put a 2 in the tens place. So that 2 is now worth 20. And then how do we turn this into 300? Well, we just add a 3 in the hundreds place. And that 3 is worth 300. Now, how do we turn this into 5,320? Well, all we have to do is put a 5 in the thousands place, and that 5 is worth 5,000. And then after that, to turn this into 45,320, we just put a 4 in the 10,000th place. And that 4 is worth 40,000. And if we decompose it into its parts, we can get 1 plus 20 is 21. And that plus 300 is 321. And then 321 plus 5,000 is 5,321. And then 40,000 plus 5,321 is 45,321. So you can see that since that 5 is in the thousands place, it's worth 5,000. A good way to do this, to remember how much these numbers are worth, is to either decompose it like this. Okay, so that's how you decompose them. If you want to know how much a number is in a digit number like this, all you got to do is check what place it's in. And you can decompose it just by adding the numbers together like that. And you get the exact same number. Now, here's some homework. Decompose the number 72,406. I can do it. Can you? Stay in